What can you do and where can you go when you're facing problems of many kinds? Whether it's money or health issues, relationship or trust issues, or maybe you're just the worrying kind. We're talking about day-to-day situations and how we cope with life on tonight's The Law Factor Live.
The views expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and in no way represent those of DBS and are not intended to determine decision-making processes. Law Factor Live is produced by Delia Law Productions and Consultancy and sponsored by Paradise Water, EC Global Insurance, Quartz St. Lucia Limited, Infinity Color Shop, Ference Dairy, Star Publishing, Transit TV, Sea Island Cotton Shop, Chart House, Rodney Bay Medical Center, Ladera Resort.
Welcome to The Law Factor Live. I'm Delia Law. It's a fact of life. The moment we leave our mother's womb and breathe unaided, it's the very moment we begin to die. Life isn't easy. It's filled with ups and downs. Some of them we can control and others come our way and we can't avoid them. Tonight we're asking you to share your moments with us as we talk about the thing we all have in common, and that's life. Before I introduce my guest tonight, I have to say to you that one of the main reasons why we have this show tonight is because we are constantly bombarded with questions about life, particularly the relationship kind, and it really pains me that a lot of us are dealing with situations that we should not be in, and worse still, situations that we know we shouldn't be in, but for whatever reason it's very difficult for us to come out of. And so we decided tonight we would have a free for all kind of show where if you have any problems or any issues that you would like to discuss, you can email us. You know how to get in touch with us, or later on in the program you can call us. We have received so many questions that tonight is going to be a very much right at the beginning a question and answer, because I know there are so many of you actually waiting to hear the answers. So our guests tonight are Bevelyn John, who counsels and provides social care, and Leah Edwards, who is like you and I. We've life issues. Good night, ladies. It's very nice to see you both here again.
Good night.
Leah, you were here for our 100th program, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Yes, and little did you know you'd be back here so soon.
So soon.
But I really needed you to be here because I know that you are very open-minded. You call a spade, and at the same time I know that you yourself have been through life challenges like most of us. I don't think there's anyone in this world who can say they've had an easy life, and I do know that within the way that you are, that you will be as open as you can be without being extremely personal.
Right.
But I know that you'll be also supportive and understanding of those people who are watching tonight. So thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
Bevelyn, it's always a pleasure to have you here because you are the voice of reason, always. And not just the voice of reason, but there's something so comforting about you that makes people feel that they can tell you anything. And perhaps that's why you do, part of the reason of why you do what you do.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here.
It's a pleasure being here, Delia.
Now, a lot of people have sent in questions, and I've sent them to you, Bevelyn. And the reason why I sent quite a few of them is because they're quite serious issues, and it's not something that I think that Bevelyn should be here just hearing for the first time. So if people have sent in questions, please do not worry. We are not going to say your name. If you want to send in some information about what you're going through, you can do that. We will not say your name. We will not say the area that you come from. And in some of the cases where people sent me their information, I thought it was too private. So I actually I edited things so that the other person involved may not think, oh my gosh, she's talking about me, and cause other problems. So please don't worry. And if you have sent anything to me and you've now changed your mind and you don't want me to read it, you know how to get in touch with me. We have assistants here who will be looking at all the emails coming in. So even though we're going to be doing this tonight, we're not going to avoid our two in a row. And I'm going to start with you, Bevelyn. What was your favorite childhood game?
I thought about that,
Mhm.
and I can remember being back in Jamaica, which is where I was born as a child, and literally just going off into the woods, crossing the river, fishing, eating mangoes off of the mango tree, picking fruits, and that was my favorite part of the day, and bringing back plants. Wherever I went, I always brought back something. My mother thought, you're always picking up things, but that was my favorite thing of doing. And even until today, whenever I get the opportunity, I'd like to just go off wandering, walking, looking at the plants, what we consider to be weeds or shrubs or nothing. You look at them and you see the actual natural beauty.
Now,
So I love nature.
although I loved your answer, it doesn't answer what I asked you.
But that's a game for me.
That's a game. No. That was just your favorite pastime.
Yes.
But not. So, did you not play as a child?
Yes, I played badminton.
Okay.
Hopscotch.
Oh gosh, I remember that. Do you
Remember
remember?
that?
You wouldn't remember that. You're too young.
I actually loved hopscotch.
Hopscotch was really
I
great.
loved
Yeah.
the game. Marbles. You know, all those
And you
things.
played it well. No cheating.
Of course, I wouldn't cheat.
You wouldn't say that because everyone's listening anyway. Okay, Leah. Now, if you had $1,000 to spend on anything, what are you likely to spend it on?
Boy, why did I have to get the money question? Because you know these days you need money.
Tell me about
Now
it.
I wouldn't even know where to start with $1,000 US. Probably I'd take a trip, and maybe
You wouldn't get far.
No. I would not use the $1,000 US to pay the ticket. The $1,000
Okay.
US would be shopping.
Oh,
You understand? I would
right.
use that to shop $1,000 US, right? Because you can get a lot with $1,000 US in a US country.
Yes.
Or I would probably pay my son's school off for a year. Or they have lots of things I would do for. You giving me that, Julia?
Well, I wish I could.
Oh boy.
I wish I could.
They have
You know, if
lots-
I had $1,000 right now, to be honest, I would give it to Bevelyn's charity.
Oh wow.
I would give it to Bevelyn's charity. But Bevelyn, as we said, that tell our viewers what's happening with you next weekend.
Next weekend, on the 9th of November, the Viewfort Children's Society is holding our annual fundraising dinner at the National Skills Development Centre, where we're raising funds to build a children's home in the south of the island. It will be based in Viewfort. We say it's a Viewfort Children's Society, which is our name. We are building the home for the children of the south of the island, but in effect we're building a home to provide a place of safety for any child in St. Lucia who find themselves in a situation where they cannot remain in the home that they're in, victims of abuse, neglect, abandonment, and they're at risk of suffering significant harm. We have the land. We need to get started on building the home. We hope that this fundraiser will be well patronized and supported, so that hopefully by the end of this rainy season, hurricane season, when the dry season's coming, we can look at starting the foundation.
Well, I wish you all the best with that. I really do. You know, I'm passionate about the things that you do, and you know, those people on your committee who constantly help you.
Very committed.
Oh, very committed people.
It's really lovely to have such a committed set of people who come out, give their time freely, day after day, in a charity shop where we open Monday to Saturday, 9 till 4. Flea markets that we do at the weekend, and persons who are in the shop during the week still come and do the flea market at the weekend at no charge to the society, because we all know that if we take money out of society, it makes it harder for us to raise the much needed funds that we need. So we volunteer our times freely.
Well,
to
do you
get
see,
this
Leah,
done.
why I would give the $1,000?
I understand now.
Yeah, you
I
know, I
understand.
mean, children,
Children.
they really need our help.
Oh, they
They
are. They're
need
the
our
most
help.
vulnerable of our society.
And people don't realize what happens in childhood. You know,
It
the children,
stays
it stays with them. And people say, oh, why don't you move on? It's not as easy as that to
No,
just
it's
say
not.
to a child, move on.
Yeah,
you know,
no,
it's
it
so
isn't.
important that they get some, you know, the basic foundations
Right.
and to
And
feel
love.
safe and
And
loved.
love.
Yes, that's right. Well, hopefully before you leave tonight, you'll tell us, you'll repeat that information for the people coming later. Okay, now our painting on set this week is an original canvas. It's titled The Matrix by Arnold Toulon. The painting is available at the Inner Gallery, which is based on the Bois Highway. So that's The Matrix by Arnold Toulon. And of course, if you want to visit the Inner Gallery at any time, you know where it is, on the highway, Bois. Okay, now one of the things that always concern me as well is when we are here, I know a lot of people watch us and a lot of people discuss things amongst each other, which is really good. But it's not very often that we have a show like this where if there are any issues, it doesn't have to be personal issues to you, but just certain things perhaps that you see that you think is wrong. For example, someone actually said to me that they actually hear when someone in the next house is being beaten and they don't know what to do. Something like that. So if there's anything at all, it doesn't have to pertain to you, but something that's around you. All right. Now, giveaways. We have 2 event passes to give away tonight, but you must answer all 4 questions. What year did the Health and Wellness Retreat start in St. Lucia? What year did the Health and Wellness Retreat start in St. Lucia? Name 3 experts participating in this year's Health and Wellness Retreat. Name 3 experts participating in this year's Health and Wellness Retreat. Now, what are the dates for the 2013 St. Lucia Health and Wellness Retreat? What are the dates for the 2013 St. Lucia Health and Wellness Retreat? Name one of the event sponsors. Name one of the event sponsors. And also we have a special giveaway from DBS, the #1 TV station in St. Lucia. But you must answer both questions to win. And we're going to do it tonight, okay? Now, for your chance to win one of 3 pairs of tickets, look, I've got them here. 3 pairs of tickets for the Bank of St. Lucia T20 competition finals between Montrepos and Groseilliers that takes place on Saturday, November the 2nd from 2 p.m. at the Bossajor Cricket Grounds. Just name the West Indies player who is presently on the Montrepos team and who is the main sponsor of the local T20 cricket competition currently being played here. Send your answers in no later than 9:30 tonight. You know how to do it, okay? dfl@dbstvsolution.com or call us. The information is on the screen. We're selecting the winners tonight. So stay with us on DBS, the #1 station. Of course, I'm Delia Delore, and this is Delore Factor Live. We'll be back soon.